James Stelling here at Universal Hyundai. Today's car review is on the 2019 Veloster. They changed the body style, interior-wise and exterior-wise a little bit. Also changed the engine up a little bit as well. We're in the 2.0 liter, so this is the entry level, the base model one we took out. I wanted to take this one out to kind of go over all the things that it comes with, the most inexpensive one, so you know what you're going to be getting. Now, a big complaint on the last Veloster was that the horsepower wasn't a lot on the base model, and the turbocharged was good. I mean, you got the turbocharged engine, which was really quick. You had 201 horsepower, but the base model one was like 130 horsepower. So they changed the engine now in the base model one. You now have 147 horsepower, so it's a lot more responsive actually. I'm testing it out a little bit right now. So no complaints with the extra horsepower they've given in the car. You have a good suspension, a multi-link rear suspension, and you have a McPherson strut suspension in the front with the dampers and a twin tube absorbers. Basically, you have a good suspension in the car. It rides very steady. You have a very rigid body. They made the body a little bit more stronger as well, which helps not only on the ride, but helps the road noise as well. One thing I wanted to point out, or a couple things I wanted to point out, is all the stuff Hyundai is doing now as far as their safety features. And these safety features, you used to have to get a lot of their safety features on some of the other higher trim levels, like the automatic emergency braking, things like that. Now they're making a lot of these features standard on the base model. So for example, this car, the base model Veloster, the 2.0 liter, you have automatic emergency avoidance assistance, which is the automatic emergency braking. Now keep in mind, for any of these cars that have automatic emergency braking, it's not meant to be for you to just play with in traffic to where you just want to see if it brakes. And keep in mind, whenever you press the brake, it disengages everything. So if I press the brake and then I still just wanted to see if I could roll into a car and it would stop, it's not going to stop, because the car has to be as if you're not pressing no brake, and it has to be as if you really are getting into an accident. Then it's going to alarm you with a sound. It's going to make like some type of chime sound, and it's going to let you know on your screen that you're about to hit something. And if you don't press anything, then it will engage the automatic emergency braking. So keep that in mind. You also, not only do you have the automatic emergency braking avoidance assistance standard, you have lane keep assist standard as well, which is now standard on the 2019 Santa Fe as well. So what does that do? Basically, it's going to keep you in your lane. So we have a sensor up here behind the rear view mirror, and it's going to monitor the lanes that are in front of you. If you're going over 40 miles per hour, around 42 to 43, that's when the system engages. So if you're going under 40 miles per hour, it's not going to work. But anything above 42, 43 miles per hour, the symbol on the dash here is going to highlight green. This little picture of a car with the lanes on the side, that's going to highlight green. That means the system is active. And basically, it's going to keep you in the middle of the lane. So if you start falling out the lane, the steering wheel will actually pull itself back in for you. So it's a great safety feature. If you want to mess with the settings on that, you can. You can turn off the sensitivities. You can do it as if it will let you hit the lane, then pull you in, or you can put it as if you want to just be in the middle of the lane the whole time, or you can have it just alert you when you hit the lane and not pull you in at all. So you can mess with the settings a little bit on that, which is nice. You also have attention warning alert, which is the first time they put this on the base model as well. That's a system that monitors your driving and your driving habits and how you drive. And say you're on a long trip and your driving habits are off and it's not normal to how you usually drive, the system will actually alert you on the screen and pop up a coffee symbol and say, hey, you might need a break. Your driving is a little bit off, or you're not driving like you normally drive, pretty much. So all those three features, the attention warning, the automatic emergency braking, avoidance assistance, and the lane keep assist is all standard on the 2019 Veloster, which is great. What also comes standard, obviously, you have the 7-inch HD backup camera right here. Very good quality, one of the best backup cameras in the market, in my opinion. HD quality. You got the bending lines. You can see your bumper right here. 7 inches. It comes equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So that means you can hook your phone up to the screen. So as long as you have your charger, you hook it up to the USB right here. Let me open the gate for us. You hook your USB up to the charger here, and it's basically gonna implement most of your apps on the screen, like your navigation, like your text message. So if I just click this button here, this little voice button, I can say, Siri, find me the nearest coffee shop or the nearest gas station. She's gonna do that, and it's all gonna be implemented on my screen, the GPS, using the Google Maps. If I wanted to text message somebody, I'll press this button and say, Siri, text my friend Joe this. Or if somebody text messages me, she'll say, hey, Joe text messages you this, do you want to respond? So it's a very good feature, the Apple CarPlay. You have a couple different driving modes too. Sport mode, which I forgot to even put in while I was testing the car out, which is gonna make the car a little bit more aggressive as well. Most of Hyundai's cars all have a couple different driving modes, and they all do a couple different things. The sport mode is going to hold your gears longer, basically letting you max out on the power of your engine and for each gear. So you're really getting the most of the engine. And the pedal, the gas pedal is going to be a little bit more responsive, and your steering wheel is going to tighten up a little bit. If you don't like the feeling of the sport mode, you can turn it off. The steering wheel will be a little bit looser. It won't be as aggressive. You'll save a little bit more gas though. So if you want to save gas, then definitely leave it in normal mode. Now this is we took out the manual version, so you can get this car in manual. You can get it in automatic. You can get the turbocharged in manual too. You can get the R-Spec. The R-Spec is a special version of the Veloster. Only comes in manual. It's turbocharged, and it comes with a lot of standard features like leather. You get the full sunroof, panoramic sunroof. You have some nice speakers, etc. So you can get this car fully loaded if you want. They're coming out with a new N-Line series of this car, which is going to produce up to 275 horsepower. That's going to be very interesting when that car comes out. That's going to be the first time they have a Veloster exceeding that type of horsepower, and that's going to be on this lot very soon, I believe towards the end of this year. So you have the regular turbo that produces up to 201 horsepower, the N-Line that's going to be 275 horsepower, and the non-turbos are going to be at 147 horsepower, which is a lot better than previous years' 2.0s. So the horsepower is more improved, safety features are more improved, the rigid chassis of the car has been improved. Keep in mind, you also are going to have Hyundai's great warranty, which is a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty on your engine and transmission. You have a new vehicle warranty as well, which is 5 years or 60,000 miles on some of your electronics. I always mention your audio system, Bluetooth, cruise control. Those things are covered within 5 years or 60,000 miles. So keep in mind, most of the manufacturers in that warranty is 3 years or 36. Most of the other manufacturers for the powertrain are 5 years or 60. So we basically almost double those warranties for you. You also have roadside assistance free for 5 years, unlimited miles. So come check us out here at Universal Hyundai to check out the Veloster. It's a unique car, the only car in the market that has 3 doors. You have a very unique back and how they put the cup holders in the middle here. Very nice sporty car. I love the design of it. If you guys have any questions, comments about anything else that we could talk about, please let us know. Please subscribe to us at the bottom of the page, okay?